Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
What a way to start a game. Coaches always talk about from the opening whistle being locked in and being loaded and being ready to go. Taking the opening kick back for a touchdown, man, it doesn't get better than that.
That makes the score Arkansas State.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will start this game off. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No, there's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Reads it, fires complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Up-tempo for the offense. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really
hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment. And
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And this defense gets the 1st sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks from this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
the 40. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's right on target. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense... They'll try to run for it. At the 40, there he goes. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. The give to the tailback. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone twice. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Davis.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse.
He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Flowers. He's got it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused.
From pressure. Finds a man on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the 1st quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Arkansas! Arkansas State. The AT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got the back over the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bobcats want to move quickly.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The inside handoff. Still running at the 40. Afterburners coming. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back. Now turn receiver into space and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is and get into the end zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire now on second down. To the air, it's Flowers. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game out. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's picked off. He can be dangerous with the ball. And they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes his connection. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
No gain on the play.
Wants to fire on second down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. Fires to the wideout. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Dropping back, it's Luck. That one comes out hot down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Red Wolves are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small on the defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after he's... on the pick. All wideouts, no backs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First down for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to find his man on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Red Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
28, Texas State, 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, the ground game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Red Wolves will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this
3-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route when he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rhodes. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And a sack all the way back at the 5. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Liberty. just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Feeling some heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. That's caught. It's Wallace. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Wallace. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He wants to throw it again. He caught it. And he was so close to scoring with that one, but he's shoved out of bounds at the 2.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
In the end zone.
You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Leaves it with the back. And the Bobcats brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Brings up second down.
Give to the back. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to pass it on second down. Sends it downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to...
He's got it down the right side. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now. And he tries to take the top off. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the right side. At midfield, he's got room. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He's got it down the middle. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's got his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Bobcats have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He's got it for the 2-point conversion. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to...
Going for the big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
42, Texas State, 38.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. And once again, you see how valuable the tough little slot receivers are on 4th down.
You isolate those guys, get the matchup you want, and now go win. Nice job by this offense, getting the matchup on 4th down, and the QB seeing it, throwing a strike, getting the first down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the marker. It's Evans. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah,
and the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. Touchdown, Texas State. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense.
Oh, he wants it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. And the sophomore has to get that one out in front of his receiver.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't...
And the pass hits, picked off. Not the biggest return, but he sets him up inside the red zone at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the the three, and the defense is reeling. This one was a lot